With the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta right around the corner, many people are asking, how did Porsha fumble such a lucrative bag? I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. All right, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly Porsha's team is trying to figure out how they fumbled her very lucrative Bravo bag. Can they fix it? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. So, kinfolk, my sources are telling me, with Porsha's spinoff still unsure of a second season, they are saying that Porsha's team is allegedly scrambling, trying to figure out how they fumbled Porsha's Bravo bag. Allegedly, Porsha's team is trying to right her ship and get her back into the good graces over at Bravo. Sources also believe that Porsha may be ready to finally make the much needed change in her image. However, sources are telling me that Porsha first has to figure out where it is exactly she went wrong. And now people are, speculating, what can her team do to change her course of action? What is their plan? Well, allegedly, Porsha's team feel like her money grab during negotiations for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 and with her new spinoff is where the relationship with the network became fractured. Sources believe, and what they're telling me, is that Porsha's time at Bravo isn't completely over. The door is somewhat still open, but Porsha needs to do some things differently. And when I asked my sources, what are some things that she should have done in the beginning to keep herself from even getting to this point? They had this to say. First, my sources feel that Porsha should have been more honest and open about her relationship with Simon. 2, my sources say Porsha probably should have promised the network she would explore the true nature of her relationship with Simon. And I'm thinking that's bringing Fallon into the mix and filming scenes and having both sides of the argument presented to us, the fans. And I think that would have been probably the best direction to go in. And lastly, my sources say that Porsha should have probably leveraged her family's ability to draw in viewers, so then it would justify $1 million payout because her family was allegedly unpaid cast members. Now, I'm not sure how that works with Candy, but I think Porsha really should have leveraged her family's draw to her spinoff because her family is very entertaining. And honestly, she pretty much showcased her family throughout the entire season of her spinoff. And we, as the viewers, kind of got and built a rapport with them. We became tethered to them and their individual storylines. So, yeah, that would have been a very smart move. Now, my sources feel that Porsha's money grab kept her from playing chess, and it had her more focused on playing checkers. I've said this time and time again, Porsha comes off as a day trader. She doesn't look, 2, 3, 4 months down the road or a year or two down the road. It comes off as if she's looking at what can I get out of this day? And when you take that approach to business and to your brand, it's kind of like you don't have any direction, so you don't know where you're going. And if you know where you're going, it'll keep you from going off on these little side tangents about things that are so small, but they can throw you off. One, not having a clear and consistent message when it comes to how you and Simon met. Not having a clear and consistent storyline about your relationship with Simon and with Fallon. Not having a clear and constant message of how your relationship with Dennis is as co-parents and as former couples, as a former couple. And so, yeah, I can see how, Porsha making a money grab for the day kept her playing checkers when she should have been playing chess. And lastly, moving forward, sources say that in order for Porsha to get back into the good graces of the network, she may have to do something she has been allegedly fighting against since day one. And that is show the world who the real Porsha is. Now, a lot of people are arguing that we saw who the real Porsha was during her spinoff. And we kind of did see that. We saw a lot more emotion out of Porsha towards the end. But it was only kind of when her plan wasn't going the way she wanted to go, or when Dennis kind of, came at her in a way that she wasn't expecting him to come at her. For example, going to the courts for court-ordered visitation rights. And so we did see those type of emotions come out of Porsha. But what we want to see, at least what I would like to see Porsha do, is bring that emotion out during every episode of her spinoff. Let us see who the real Porsha is. Now, everyone right now has their opinion of Porsha, and I will say this. The majority of us, or the majority of the fans, view Porsha in a very negative light. So for Porsha, I think letting us see who she really is can't do any more harm to her image than what she has already done, to be honest. And also, with that being said, the last thing, Porsha being more open and honest about her relationship with Simon, that is a big part as to why a lot of fans don't trust her right now or are looking at her side-eyed. I think Porsha really does need a season where she is just addressing that elephant in the room. And it's kind of like the more she does not address that elephant in the room, the more the fans and the viewers feel like we are being gaslit. And then when we feel like we're being gaslit, and it's like, okay, cool. We don't want to pay attention to Porsha. We don't want to hear anything she has to say because one, it's not making sense. And two, she's taking us for like fools. I think we're all pretty much grown enough to understand Porsha's thinking when getting with Simon. Whether we feel like it's right or wrong, I think we're all adult enough to be able to at least hear it, make somewhat of a conclusion to, well, you know what, everybody grown. It's still wrong, but everybody's grown. Marriages are difficult, relationships are difficult. But Porsha is unwilling to do that because allegedly she doesn't want to show us who the real Porsha is. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it is too late for Porsha to try to recover her Bravo bag? Or do you think if she just really dug in her heels and did the work, she could get back on the network and be back in their good graces with a second season of her spinoff or back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. All right, kinfolk. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.